Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Humankind. So before we get started, two things to mention. First of all, it is incredibly windy outside right now, so you're probably going to hear that in the video, maybe you won't. It's always hard to tell what you'll be able to hear or not. It's pretty loud out there, so I do assume that you guys will be able to hear it, so sorry about that. It just gets super windy sometimes here in Colorado Springs. The second thing is you're going to notice that two things. First of all, this bug here that's covering up some of our tiles is still present, and I don't think it's going to go away. I wonder if this was something that was caused by one of the patches, perhaps. We have had several patches to the game since we started the series. Sometimes that can cause issues. It could just be something similar to what we've seen in Civilization. Once you uncover the whole world, you'll sometimes see that you have some graphical issues. But you'll notice that there's a whole bunch of other graphical issues going on right now too. Look at this. We got like all the little units are like blinking, so that's weird. So yeah, lots of graphical issues here as we get further in the game. So last episode, we did take third place, just barely. I mean, we're only up by, not even 30 points. But we are in third place, and we're less than 1,200 points from taking... Good God, what the hell just happened here? Oh, okay, looks like the Polish did finally betray us here, and this has to do with all those demands that they've had, grievances they've had. Okay, so that's unfortunate. Alright, well, we'll take a look at that. We'll just kind of go through here and just see what's all happened here. As I was saying, we're only 1,200 points to take the second place, which really doesn't seem like that much when you consider how many stars we should be able to get soon. So hopefully this will be enough to get us the tech. It did. Excellent. And we're going to get another tech selected before we do anything else. We won't be able to get that siege artillery because we're lacking the oil. But we can get the Gatling elephants, and so we'll want to upgrade units to those as soon as we can. Also, garrisons are going to be cheaper to produce. We don't really have stability problems though, so it's not really a concern right now. As far as what to get next, well, there's two things to consider. Obviously, we want to get different units to build to make ourselves more powerful for the war against the Brazilians. But at the same time, we really don't have money to upgrade to those. And the other thing to consider is that we want to get as many techs as possible. So you might want to knock out some of these quick ones here. But I think what we're going to do is there's one more tech that would get us some units that we really want to have. And that would be this one right here, propellers. I'm not seeing anything else that we really have to have, like at this moment. A lot of these things would be helpful, of course. But they do take a long time to get, and we are trying to get some techs done. And so I think what we're going to do is get this last one here, the propeller, so that we can upgrade our fleet. Because this would put us in line with what the Brazilians had last we checked. Now, they could have gotten new ships. I think we saw they already had torpedo boats, so they already have that tech. I don't know if they have... We really don't know what else they have at this point. But this would help us quite a bit. So we're going to go get the propeller. And then, yeah, just all these demands. Holland is clearly no longer a trade partner. Now, I don't know how much. I don't really want to go through all these. I think this all has to do with Poland. Is there any way to just acknowledge all? I think you could just close this, and I don't think there's any way to acknowledge all, though. So we'll have to close it, because I don't really care about all that. Although I guess what we may want to do is take a look to see if there's anything, more pressing. I think these are just the trade routes here being blocked. So we did lose a lot of trade routes because we were trading with Poland. Now, I'm not sure what happened with Poland, why they decided to no longer be friends with us. Let's just take a peek and see what's going on here. We're still at peace with them. I'm not entirely sure why they decided to turn against us. I think it's just the number of grievances, perhaps. Again, I'm really not sure what happened there. But remember, we do not have any war support against them right now. But it is going to jump up really high since they broke our alliance and broke our treaty. So we don't even have an alliance with them anymore, do we? Yeah, we don't even have an alliance with them anymore. Alright, well, we're going to change out of the trade everything and just trade luxuries. I don't think we could trade anything at this moment because of the fact that we have the crisis going on. We currently don't have any grievances or demands against her, so that'll hurt us on the war support. Again, not entirely sure why she turned against us. The only thing I can think of is it's this situation here. So yeah, that's the only thing I can really figure, guys. And we need a new friend now. And we were talking about making friends with him.
Position if I fear the consequences.
Yeah, I think we might try and get friendly with him. I know he doesn't have a lot of stuff. He does have another copper that we need. I don't think we... You know, we might have solved that copper shortage we had. But yeah, we could go ahead and try and set up a friendly relationship with him. Yeah, I think we will do that, actually. Now, we each have demands, so we would have to propose a refusal, more than likely to be able to do anything here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's propose a refusal. I don't know if he'll agree.
Shared anger will not resolve this. Let us step back.
It looks like you refused. Okay. We kind of knew that by attacking everybody the way we are, that we were going to create enemies pretty much everywhere. What I'm most worried about now is we had just kind of started to get our food issue solved, and now we're right back in it. Now, we did get that farm done here, so what we could go ahead and do is flip over some of these guys. I want to move all these over anyways. Our main issue here is trying to get more science. So yeah, we'll get more science, and this would get us out of the negative. So we'll just take a peek and see if there's any other like farm positions that are open that are not being taken advantage of. Yeah, like right here. We'll put another pop in there for Alexandria, because we do want to continue growing, because we did actually lose some population, guys, unfortunately. These guys are supposed to be into science. I don't think this is helping much. I mean, it's not a lot of science, honestly. But yeah, just trying to get the food situation sorted out. We're going to go through all of our territory here and just figure out if any territories need to be changed. This is Babylon, okay. So yeah, we can't change any of those. Over here, we're looking pretty good, but we could go ahead and change this up just a little bit so we can grow a little bit faster. Kyoto, I don't think we looked at that one yet. They're actually pretty good on food, so I'm not too concerned about that. Okay. As far as stability goes, we're absolutely fine in stability. That's really hasn't been an issue for us for many reasons. Part of it's just our builder affinity. It helps quite a bit. So it does look like they might be moving to attack us. I don't know. It seems like they're in the same position they were in, actually. Yeah, they haven't been inclined to attack us, which is a good thing, because we would lose that battle. I was going to bring them over here to help with that, but yeah, we clearly aren't going to defeat them. It's 217 combat strength, so we should probably retreat. So that's what we'll do. We'll get the hell out of here. Alright, so let's go and see who else needs a move. These guys, I was thinking about paying them, but now we really want to upgrade all of our units. Although, from what I'm seeing here, I was thinking the Dragoons would upgrade to the elephants, and that does not seem to be the case. So we might have to build the elephants on their own. Yeah, that's what it seems like. So the Dragoons do not upgrade to the elephants. I was thinking they did, but they do not. Okay, so that's unfortunate, because that means we'll have to build them and keep the Dragoons. I mean, the Dragoons are pretty good, but I was really hoping to be able to upgrade the Dragoons to the elephants. Alright, well, it is what it is. Let's go and get all these units moved. So we know we're going to continue up this way. We'll see if he's got any ships or something to attack, or units that might be out here in the sea. I expect that he doesn't have much here. But yeah, we might not have any trade partners, guys, which is unfortunate. But when you go the aggressive route, it's what happens. There's really it's to be expected. So with these guys here, don't know what we're gonna do with them just yet. Do need to upgrade those knights. Got to upgrade all the units. Frankly, we just don't have the money. So this is gonna be a slow process getting everybody upgraded. But we're pretty much done here. We have a army here. I mean, it's a smaller army, I suppose. And maybe you could make the argument to perhaps send them another unit. I suppose it would be wise to send them another unit. I don't even think they have. They do have a mortar. Okay. So they have a mortar. They don't really have much gunners, though. So it would make sense to throw a gunner their way. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to take just one of these musketeers and have him leave the army and start heading over there to join them. Because they're going to be coming over this way to attack her city. We have to declare war first, of course. But I don't know why we wouldn't be able to do that. Of course, the problem here is us being a thief and a traitor. Yeah, these are hitting our opinion with everybody. And that's why I was trying to avoid doing surprise wars, because it really hits the opinion pretty hard. If we had some justified reasons for declaring war on these countries, it wouldn't be as bad, but we don't. And so people are kind of seeing us as a bully right now, because we are. We're bullying everybody so we can make sure we try and win this. We're going to have to go for the oil here, guys. Even if we just set up an outpost to get the oil and don't even add that to a city, we got to get the oil. Because I'm not seeing any other oil except that one in our territory, and one oil will not be enough. As you can see, we already can't get artillery because we don't have enough oil. Yeah, there's no more. And there's nowhere even to expand to. Like the territory we're taking, they don't have any oil. Even once we start attacking him, I don't think he has any oil in any of these areas anyways. He might have some deeper in his territory. Imagine he would, but if he doesn't have any oil, then that means he can't upgrade. Yeah, there's one right there. He has a vast territory, so you'd expect he'd have some. So yeah, we have to get more oil. And so I think what we're going to do with this unit is have him go grab this province here, since we're not ready to go to war yet with these guys, not even remotely close. We're probably going to need a little bit longer to get ready for that. And we still got to finish wrapping these guys up. So yeah, let's go ahead and start moving over there. I don't think we'll send the entire army into the sea. We'll have the whole army go over here. There's nothing else for them to really do right now until we're ready to go to war with the Brazilians. So these guys took a bit of damage, so we'll want to let them heal up, but they can continue to heal up as they move through this territory here. We do want to make sure we get that coal there. I know we're trying to add outposts to the cities here, and like this one here would be 850. I don't know if Bangkok has any to add. We might add Babylon if we get control of that. Obviously, you'd have to make it so it's no longer a city. And then down here, this would also be 850. Okay, I remember there was something I said I was going to spend the influence on, but I don't remember what it was. But since I can't remember, we're going to use it to get this coal here, just because I know that we need it. There's something that we needed 2 coal for, and we didn't have it. So yeah, we're going to get that coal. And who else still needs a move? We got our mortars over here that we were planning on having join this army, but they're pretty far away now. So they're playing catch up at this moment. Hopefully we can get them over there in time for a siege or whatever we end up doing next. We did get another farmer here. Excellent. Let's go and just take one of these guys, throw them over there. Just make sure we continue growing in all these cities. I don't think we're going to need to build anything for food at this moment. And we're done with the train station, so let's get something else, probably something for money, because we always need it. We always need more of it. So let's just see what would generate the most money for us. Don't really have enough traders. A 10% money would be quite a bit. I don't think you're going to be able to beat that, actually. Would take 3 turns to build it, but I think that's okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, guys. We'll get the bank. It's always helpful. So Alexandria also has solved their food issues here. All right, excellent. So let's go ahead and get... We could go ahead and figure out where we don't have one of these and then set up a district to be able to build one. That'd always be an option, since we know how to get that. But you know what? Let's get this coal mine over here real quick. Yeah, we're going to grab that coal mine up. I think that'd be helpful to get. Just have as much coal as possible here. Because I think you need like three coal will get you everything, and right now we have 2, and so getting that one would be all the coal we need for any units, because I think that's the most any unit requires. We also have gotten the food issue solved here in Edo, at least temporarily, till they grow again, and then we'll need to do something to kind of solve that issue. But for now, they're fine. And so what I think we're going to get here, I'm really not liking where our science is at right now, guys. So we're going to go and get something for science. Now, whether we're going to get a building, that's going to be 22 science. It's not bad. Or if we're going to get something else, this can always generate quite a bit, depending on how many districts you have. Let's just see what a research quarter would grant us. 16. All right, so I think the best thing to get would likely be the 1+ science for population, for a total of 22 science here. Plus any modifiers. If you have like 10% modifier, that's going to get you that as well. So over here, we have finished up with that mortar. I think we're going to get... Well, we have another coal mine over here, too. I forgot about that coal mine. So we could always build that to get a coal mine. But over here, I think we have other needs, quite a few other needs. And so I think that's what we're going to work on. We could get ourselves the elephant. It'd be 26 turns because they just don't have high production here. Yeah, the production leaves a lot to be desired, in fact. Okay, so that made a pretty big difference there. So we're going to keep that one pop there so they can continue to grow fairly quickly. And then as far as what we're going to get here, I think we're good on stability. Yeah, pretty good on stability. So probably just a district. I think that might be for the best. Probably a maker's quarter because the production is so horrible. So yeah, oops, whoa. closed out of that. So yeah, we're gonna make our quarter wherever would be the best location. It's saying this here, you're gonna get 28, 23 there, 23 there. I mean, you can get quite a bit of production, honestly. Let me see what these, so these would probably grant better money than they would production, the silk. So we're gonna build, and plus we get the extra bonus there for having the manufactory. So I think we'll probably build money districts around there. This gives science, and so you typically want to get science around it. I guess it also gives industry though, so yeah, I suppose that's what we'll do. We'll build it here. But you can't beat that 28 production there. That'd help. Getting any future districts and buildings. Over here, they got that floating market. I don't know if they have any other ones to get. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, there's no districts anywhere for them to be next to. The railroads. We should probably get railroads here, so we got to get it all across our empire. Let me just make sure there's nothing else that we really want to get here. Because the food is good. Yeah, the food's not bad. Yeah, I think we're probably going to do railroads, guys. Now, as far as where we're going to put this railroad, I'm not entirely sure yet. It just got to be somewhere in this area. You can't get a little bit of production, it's saying for right there, but I think you're destroying a commons quarter, so I don't know why we'd want to destroy a commons quarter right there. You can get 26 here. Is that a maker's quarter right there? I hate how you can't really see it sometimes. There we go. Yeah, we'll put it right there, guys. That's where we'll put the railroad. Alright, so just kind of get railroads all through our empire because we might find ourselves with a lot of enemies, and thus we have a huge amount of coastline. And so there's no real way to play defensively, honestly. Just simply, they can attack anywhere on the coastline. So we're going to have an army here at all times, probably 2 armies, in fact, here to beat off any attacks, which is why we need to continue to build up our own army. So it does look like we can now get the incense manufactory. That's interesting, because it says the Celts already had it. I was wondering why it's stuck around here. I guess that makes sense. Why it's stuck around. We can get it. This is plus 50 fame, so yeah, let's go and get that. Alright, so that explains why it was sticking around. We do have this battle here, which I don't know if we're going to win this, guys. We're having horrible odds. Let's hope it goes better this time. There we go. See, if we could have got that the whole time, we would have lost the ship. And you notice we took less damage, too. Maybe I just need to reload. Yeah, now we're getting the 20 damage. Good God. Alright, so we sunk them because we actually got good numbers. But if we had gotten the same numbers that we got in that last battle, this ship would have been sunk too, and we wouldn't have won this battle. Because we just got horrible numbers, man. We did close this. Okay, let me just see if there's anything else besides these. Oh, all right. So let's go ahead and end our turn. We should get a good little chunk of fame, that 50 fame. So that's going to help us stay in second place, or excuse me, in third place. Still got a ways to go before we get in second place, and don't really have enough money or influence to spend at this moment. A lot of our units are just kind of healing up at the moment. And yeah, the Polish very much seem to have decided that we are an enemy. The Mycenaeans have finally... Oh, it says they reached the ancient era. That's not right. Man, they're just bugs aplenty. And that's what happens whenever you play... Yeah, I feel like whenever you play through multiple patches, you can expect a ton of bugs. And I'm just noticing more and more the further we get into the series. And it's not because we're getting further in the ages either. I think it's the patches, guys. All the patches are causing issues. But yeah, let's see what the hell happened here. Because it said they kept their traditions, which maybe they did. They kept their culture. But they went into the industrial era, not the ancient era. So let's let our units kind of move around. And then with these guys, I guess we're continuing to retreat. There's no chance of us winning over here. With this fleet. Now you could keep them nearby. I guess you'd want to keep them nearby to maybe join the battle. Yeah, we'll keep them right here for now. And then they can join the battle. You know, if those ships are out in the sea, it might be helpful to have our own ships. So I feel like this is probably enough healing. We don't have to hit them all away. They're going to be way stronger than anything he's got over here. And so I think we're going to move into his territory now. We could also go ahead and pay to heal them, but I don't think it's necessary, guys. They're, you know, 82% health or so here, so I think it's good enough. Let's go ahead and push into their territory, and we'll go kind of slow here just to see. Oops, god damn it, I moved just that army. Yeah, we'll go kind of slow here, and looks like we'll be doing the battle next turn. This ship will be helping out, so, or these ships, I should say. This is our largest fleet. So we'll just keep them here. And these guys would be pushing into her territory, but we do have to declare war on her first. I guess we're ready to do the surprise war. Again, it's just, we're going to be full trader badge now. But what are you going to do about it? Again, there's not really any options here, guys. And I kind of want to get rid of her. So, because we cannot have anybody on our territory who might attempt to attack us. So, yeah, we'll go and attack her. She obviously has more war support than us. You know, this war is going to be super quick. I don't think she has any more territory. Let me just double check. Now, we wouldn't destroy her unless we destroyed every unit. So she could go out there and do more, get more territory, even ransack one of our outposts. That's a real possibility as well. It's killing me. I don't remember what we were going to use that influence for. There was something. I don't remember what it was. I guess it's not important, right? Maybe it was getting one of these. It could have been getting one of these because these are super expensive. Yeah, these are 5,580, or yeah, 5,580. So yeah, we're not getting one of those anytime soon. So I'm not entirely sure what it was, but we do have enough to add another city. Excuse me, another outpost to a city. So we'll do that this turn. Yeah, we never did declare war on her, so let's go and do that.
I have a quick temper.
And again, obviously not. And what is this about? Okay. Nothing to be concerned about. Norsemen did forgive the grievance. That's good. And let's actually demand. We don't have any demands on her. So let's make a demand because she's got plenty. And so our war support is dropping. And so now we can just go ahead and attack into here. Obviously it won't be this turn because we're being stopped by them. Let's see how we want to attack. I assume it's going to be over here. Now going across the river is going to stop us no matter what. So yeah, we'll just go up here. I think it makes most sense to sit up on the hill there. And these guys are continuing to advance. What we want to do is have them join them. So let's get as far as we can get. And then we'll have him join this army. Rejoin him after being separated for so long. He's just been sitting here on garrison duty in the middle of nowhere. Almost feel bad for him. Do we have enough money to upgrade a unit? I think we do. Yeah, we can upgrade another unit to line infantry. Do we want to do these guys, though? 255 here. I guess they're the ones being asked to do the most right now. Though these guys here, I mean, they do have better strength. They do not have any line infantry. I think they'll be okay. This is a capital that we're attacking. Let me see the defensive strength over here. Yeah, I feel like this is the one probably going to need it the most. I mean, they do have 2 line infantry, though. But they don't have the mortar yet. So that's something to consider. Yeah, I feel like this is probably the army that could use the assistance the most. Though, you know what I didn't think about? She's got this huge army here that might get pulled into this war, this battle. So you know what? We should upgrade these guys. That makes far more sense. So let's go ahead and do that. Because they don't have any line infantry at all. And I'm a little bit less worried about them. Now, I was going to have this guy help in this battle, but he's so injured. I mean, he still would be able to help. I guess you could bring him into it. But just a couple of shots from a ranged unit and then you're done for. Yeah, I mean, I guess it would be helpful to have somebody else firing. Because we really don't know what the defense is going to look like here. I don't think they have any other troops. So these guys were coming to join them, weren't they? Yeah, they were. They're still a ways away. I forgot we were sending another unit over here. Alright, so they're still a ways from getting into that. We're not going to wait for them. It's not to see any point to doing that. We did get the coal mine here. Excellent. So do we need any more railroads? Well, if we want to be able to move through all this massive territory, which again, you don't have to. But it would be helpful to be able to move through all of our territory. So I could definitely see getting the railroads here. They are going to need food, but not yet. They're okay for now. I'm always trying to get more money, though. Always needing it, of course. And they do produce quite a bit. So the 10% on the bank would be super helpful. But it's going to take them a long time to build that as well. I almost want to build something that's going to give like a, one turn. Give us some production bonuses. Now, this would be up along the river. Not going to help us much because there's not really many rivers over here. I think the only tile that's going to get anything is this one, because I think this is part. Well, I guess that would apply as well. So two provinces are going to get the river bonuses. So that's 4+ industry. That's not a lot. I think this one should give a little bit. We might have some makers' quarters out there. Yeah, I guess none of these really grant a lot. Yeah, I suppose you're not really getting a lot. Maybe that's why I haven't built them yet. And so we're just not getting very much industry from it. Okay, well, whatever. I thought maybe we might be able to get something built a little bit quicker. It doesn't look like it's going to be the case, though. So let's just get the money from the bank. Because 10% would get more than we're going to get from anything else. There's nothing else that would generate that much. So food is solved here, at least temporarily. What we can do is take another one of these guys, throw them over there. Well, we always need more science, but I think we got all the good science stuff here. What about the money? Yeah, you can get the 10% money, and that'll only be 2 turns. That'd be a good chunk of money. So could do that. Could get the bastions for a little bit more defense. But if we're going to do money, one thing I'd really like to do is get this floating market. And as you guys can see, this is an option because we don't have any districts next to it. Now, I'm not entirely sure why this is not counting as a district. Maybe it's only certain types of districts. So what I think we're going to do is trying to build a harbor over here. I know you're not going to get a lot of food. I mean, it's unfortunate. But building a harbor over here, and I guess the place you'd want to put it is right there. And then putting that one floating market over here. It does suck that it's going to take 3 turns to build this and you're getting so little benefit. Yeah, you're really not getting much benefit at all. But I really want to get this while we still can. Because, yeah, you could get quite a bit of money and production from it. So, yeah, I think we're going to have to do it, guys. We'll have to get the harbor for the 4 food. Again, the only locations is this one here that would apply to the capital. So I'll put it right there, guys. I just want the capital to have the unique district. They have like all the other unique districts. It feels weird not getting that one. And we don't have a lot of time before we move to the next age. So that's why we kind of have to do it, even though there's a lot of other stuff I'd probably prefer to have right now. So yeah, I can't get this one here. We might have already checked that. We don't really need the coal now. So I'm probably going to wait on getting that. Could use the railroads. Moving through this territory quicker, that would be helpful. Now the question is, do we want to attach this? Or do we want to attach an outpost somewhere else? I'm not sure what would be the best option here. Attaching this here would keep anybody from going into that territory. We do need a lot of districts, though. We still need production. That has helped a bit, but we might want to continue to increase production. I think that's what we're going to do, guys. Because, yeah, I'm not happy with the production situation. So let's get another maker's quarter. And we're getting a ton of industry in this location as well. That's pretty good numbers. So they have completed the harbor. Thus, we're looking good on food for right now. Let me just make sure we got all the... Yeah, we're good. We might want to get one down there eventually. Just try to make sure we have all the train stations in all these locations. And Constantinople is one of our science districts, science cities. And so we should probably get something for science. Because again, I'm not happy with our science. 13 science there. I don't think that's going to be as much as what we're going to get from other locations, especially that. Other buildings. And you get 24 science just for doing that. But I think this will likely be the most advantageous one, considering how many research districts Constantinople has. So we'll get that. Bangkok has finished up with the incense manufactory. Alright, so that is one thing that's probably generating quite a bit of money for us here. Also more stability. So that's been helpful. We do need, I think, a train station. Yeah, we need a train station here. And here, for that matter. But I think we're going to get the Gatling elephants, guys. You already knew. I said I wasn't going to build anything else here because Bangkok has been declining in population. But then we got Gatling elephants, so, it's going to take 7 turns to build that. Damn, they're going to be building that forever. What is their production? It's pretty high. Yeah, it's not a bad production. We'll get one more pop here, and then they'll go into production. That'll help us out, but I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference. Because it is so expensive. Now, we got an event here, Angel Wings. For the longest time, Cairo has faithfully served as the breadbasket of the empire, its rich farmland a source of envy in other territories. The people of the region, however, have often been called idle and accused of neglect or worse. Now, though a zoologist has identified a parasite thought to be responsible for what many thought a character defect. I don't even know how to pronounce that. It's the common hookworm, though. The region's reputation for lethargic, exhausted workers with distended bellies and emaciated shoulder blades, angel wings, is clear. What will you do, though? I should probably learn how to correctly pronounce these words. So we can educate them, moving us closer to collectivism, costing 100 gold, and we'll get more stability, which we do not need. We can treat them. That'll give us the, we don't really need the progress. It's going to cost 200 gold and give us more food everywhere, which is helpful. Or we can discredit them, moving us closer to individualism, and then we're going to get some extra production and a chance of triggering another narrative event. I think we should treat them. It goes with our progress. I know it's going to cost a little bit of gold, but that's, not that big of a deal. And then we could always use more food.
You're at the end,
even if it's only for a short amount of time. It'll help the cities out.
Well, there's something to be said for unswerving.
Because I think we have some cities that are short on food. I don't think we built any of those. Kyoto? I thought we had somewhere that was short. Apparently not. All right, so let's go and end our turn. As far as the, oh, we just got another star. Excellent. So we got the merchant star. I was hoping we'd get that one. I don't think we've gotten any in this whole campaign. The merchant stars. Maybe one, but yeah, we really haven't gotten them. But yeah, we're starting to really earn some money now, catching up. It's hard to catch up with something when you're this far behind. So that's actually really saying something, guys, that we caught up. Very close to having the Aztecs defeated. So it's imperative we get that siege done. Another osmosis event. This is unfortunately in the negative one. Again, you get some good ones, some negative ones. Is what it is. Hoping we don't face any rebellions anywhere. I mean, it wouldn't be that difficult to put them down, but I prefer to not have to. Especially when we're this close to having the war done with. So they did land the troops over here, so this is going to be quite a battle if we attempt to attack here. Now, we can't just straight up attack. I can't even look at this. This turn, because of the river slowing us down. What I'd prefer them to do is attack us. And so we're going to hope that that's what happens. They are out of the sea, though, so that means we'll be able to move these guys over here and take out that ship. Though I wonder if that would create a battle. Yeah, that might create a battle here. Oh, they got another ship. But it is a embarked unit. Well, we'll want to get that guy destroyed then. Can we attack this turn? I think we can. It'll retreat. And they're actually... Well, they were going to bring a ship over to help, but then they didn't. Okay. So we're ready to do this attack here, this turn, and this will finish up this war more than likely. He still has territory. He has territory over here. I was about to see what happens with that, but yeah, we're going to try and take this over here, and then see what we can get in the peace treaty. So as far as how the battle is going to look, obviously we have overwhelming power here. This should go pretty favorably for us. Question now is just where do we want to attack from? I assume you want to get this one here because you have that high ground to defend from. So that's the way we'll do this. And they're not going to attack us. And we're not going to sit here for 5 turns to kill one of these weak units. So let's go and assault them. We have the ships to help us as well. And this time the ships will actually be able to attack right from the start. So let's do a manual battle. And then figure out how we want to place all these troops. So these guys should probably go right here. And then, again, we got to get off those walls. There's no reason to sit on those. And then what we'll probably do is have one unit here just to stop them from coming down here. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but... I mean, you want them to attack you on the high ground, but you only have so many units up here. So let's see how we want to do this. Probably put this guy here. We do want to be able to fire on them, so we don't want anything blocking us. I suppose the weaker unit should probably move back. Yeah, I think that would be wise to move the weaker units back. Maybe have this guy over here. They might come down, and if they do, then that's, that's their choice. I don't know how well that'll go for them. We'll put this guy here so he can't be immediately attacked. And then we need one more unit for right there. Maybe another one right there, actually, just in case they try and come up behind us. Let's move him over here and him over here. I think the rest of these positions look fine. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Then we'll pull the ships in as well. So it's going to end deployment and then just hit them hard. We'll hit them with the ships first, I think, because I'm trying to get these ships leveled up for the future battles that we know are going to happen. We want to pull this guy in first and then move somewhere where he can do some attacks. These guys can't attack back, so that's not really an issue. And we might be able to do considerable damage to them just with these ships. That's the hope anyway. Might even be able to destroy them. And we're going to let all the ships fire, because again, I want experience for the ships. For the war against Brazil, because I'm pretty worried about the naval situation, because we got to get our troops across a lot of sea. And so, like, how are we going to do that without naval supremacy? Especially if he's as powerful as it looks like he is in the seas, we could have some serious issues. Like, even if you put your entire fleet in one, you know, stack. I mean, you couldn't even do that, really. But, I mean, like, if you had your whole main fleet in one stack, and then you have your whole army in a stack behind them, and then, you know, if they engage us, then you could have them all in one battle. But, yeah, even that would be, not enough, I think, with just how much combat strength his fleet has. We could end up losing our army on the seas. Not even get to use them. Alright, so we'll be able to hit them hardest. So let's go and, oops, you know what? We won't be able to shoot anybody here. I saw that and just didn't react to it. Alright, so that's unfortunate. Alright, I was going to bring the other guy in. I don't think there's anywhere to go to attack those ones. That's what it looks like. You can't attack him, though. So we'll do that. And you could be doing a lot more damage if it wasn't for, like, you know, all the bonuses they're getting, defending, building cover, fortifications, all that kind of good stuff. You're getting pretty good bonuses for that. So this guy can attack anybody here. And so we're just going to do the most damage possible, I think. Which would be this guy. Okay, so we'll attack him. He can attack either one of these, and we'll let them come out of the city. We're not going to go after him. I don't see any reason to do that. Let them come out of the city, or they'll just sit here and take, you know, gunfire. It's their choice. However they want to do it. We'll attack that guy. Again, our goal here will be to get these units destroyed, if possible. Or at least weaken them. Do we want to do that? Because this guy does a lot of damage. Yeah, we're going to have to attack that one. And then this guy here, we'll attack that one. And then it looks like that's it. Now this guy can still move, but we don't need to do that. Just have him defend, and you know what, we can just end it around here. Again, I assume he'll come out and 2 attacks and then he's done for. And if he stays there, then he'll just get eaten up by bullets. It looked like he didn't even get over here before he got shot. That's great. Same with them, they lost almost all their dudes. They do have another unit over here that we weren't aware of. That's the last unit they have. Okay, again, we want the experience for these ships here, so we'll attack with the ships first. And they'll likely destroy them. They don't do as much damage as the land units do in some cases. This unit's pretty good, but yeah, there we go, got another star there. Excellent. That's what we want to see. We want to see ourselves getting some stars here. And there's really not a lot of areas to attack from. This guy can attack. Yeah, just trying to level these guys up if we can. And he'll destroy them. And he got another star in the process. Excellent. So very, very easy battle here, as we expected. Just killed him with ranged units. Alright, so we've taken that. That will be the end of the war next turn. Yeah, we'll have the war completed now. Here, we're just sitting here. I'm hoping they attack us. At the very least, we're going to wait until we get this unit here. Maybe even upgrade a unit or two, just because this is going to be a tough battle, guys. Because they have the 7 units plus everything in the city. And that's not going to be an easy battle. Still waiting on the mortar here, but he's pretty far away. So we probably won't wait to go into the territory. Poland's not at war with us, but I do expect that to be the future here. Oh yeah, one of the things I was going to use money for is to pay these guys off. So let's go ahead and do that. Start accumulating some points, so hopefully they won't attack us. Yeah, I really don't want to have to deal with that. Alright, so let's go into their territory finally. Yeah, we're all fully healed up. No problem there. And so we'll go after his city. Try and get him knocked out of the war, because I don't really want to be at war with him, honestly. We got enough wars as it is. And so this guy here is just going to skip his turn, I think. Yeah, just skip his turn for now. Same thing with this unit here, because we want him to help us in the siege. Got some cities that need to get some constructing done. I got that maker's quarters done. Excellent. So that'll help speed up all of our production now. Yeah, now we can get the Gatling Elephant in 18 turns, so it's a little bit faster. We really want to start getting the money ones here, because I think we could generate a ton of money, but we have to get over there first. So we might want to get more Maker's Quarters. How long does it take to get these districts? Not a long time. It's only been 1 turn to do each district. That's not bad. So, as far as the best one they're saying is here, but I want to move closer to this. So, now here you have to do, okay, so what we're going to want to do is do the Maker's Quarter here. Even though you're going to get less, you can get this one here to get another bonus. We just want to get over to this territory. Although I'm not entirely sure if that'll let us build up around there. You know what? That might not. Yeah, I'm not sure if that'll let you get over there. But going up around here is going to take forever. You gotta get 1, 2, and then you can start building the gold ones. Yeah, I guess we'll do it here, guys. Is that a ruin? That is not a ruin. That's one of the places we cleared. Yeah, we'll just do it here. So 2 more Maker's Quarters, basically 2 more turns to get around here. This at least steps up their production, which their production is horrible, so it's not a bad thing getting that. So with the train station, we could go all the way up to here, and I suppose we'd want to. We do have the influence for adding a city, and I never did that, so we need to do that. As far as where we're going to put this, I might just put it where we're going to get the most production right there. Well, I guess you want to get up here. You want to be able to move all the way to the coastline without being blocked, of course. So what we might do is put it like right there. I don't really want to put it in these areas. I think we're going to put it right there, guys. Don't get any production, but that's fine. So as far as what we're going to add here to a city, could do this one here. Just trying to improve that. The other option would be to add something to these guys, which would either be that one or this one. I think it makes most sense to attach this one. We've had it for a long time, and it has the the natural wonder here that would generate more money and stability and influence. So I think it makes the most sense to go and get that one. That got us that expansion star that we've been waiting on. Excellent. So now we're at 5934, and now less than 1,000 points behind second place. Catching up, guys. Catching up. All right. So, is there anything else we want to spend our influence or points on? I don't think so. As far as what the cost would be, 1750 here. So the next thing we would do is add one to the New World. Then the New World city. We do need names for all these cities, don't we? And we haven't named many of the new cities that we've gotten. I think we have. I mean, we could keep these names, I suppose. But I think we have a total of 3 cities we haven't named. We have this one here. Maybe it's just 2. Yeah, this one here, and then this one here. Yeah, everything else has a name. All right, so let's go to end our turn. I'm not sure how many stars we have yet. We'll look. I might have broke something trying to click on that. Yeah, I think I just broke it. All right, well, we've got to let it load. The turn is pending. But yeah, I can't move around or anything right now. But yeah, I wanted to see how many stars we've gotten in this era. Because I was thinking we'd get like 10 or 11 before it ended. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. And this is taking forever to load. I might actually cut this. I think me trying to open that up really slowed it down. Yeah, good God. I had to cut that. It was like I broke it. So, we have 10 stars already. Nice. So yeah, we might even get more than 11. I don't know. Let's see how long we're planning on waiting. You need 3 more attacks to get this one. You're not getting the money one. Probably not getting the influence as well. You know, I kind of feel like you might be able to get the builder one. Again, we need as much fame as possible, and these ones are worth more. And that's one reason why you might want to go ahead and get them. Yeah, this one's 259. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense to wait for that one, guys. So that's what we're working on. We really just need to focus on building districts, essentially, so we can get that done. It looks like we finished the war with the Aztecs. We knew that, which is good, because we're going to be facing some rebellions here soon if we don't get this over with. In fact, it looks like we just got hit with a rebellion. Yeah, right here. All right. Well, we'll destroy them real quick. That was city population, by the way. I guess what you could do is make sure that you have your ships in there so you can win this easier. I guess he's already in there. Yeah, let's do a manual battle here, guys. And we'll be in the city. So we'll have the city walls on top of everything. This is not going to go well for them. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, this is going to go horribly for them. I guess we'll just put the... You want to make sure you have the range units up here. Where's that cab unit? Where's he at? Oh, he's right there. Shh, I'm just blind apparently. So you want to make sure that they're up here. Probably this guy over here. Make sure he's in the back there, and then just stop him from coming to the city. Of course, you got to make sure you do that. I think that's good. Now we won't be coming out of the city. Now they could attack the flag, but they're gonna get wrecked. So yeah, we're gonna end our deployment, and then they'll just charge. Oh, they have guns. Okay, so they're gonna shoot at us. All right, we're not gonna get a lot of damage because we have the walls protecting us. So really not that bad. And so now we're just gonna destroy them. As far as the ships, I think we should bring them in. Again, just for the experience. And here we go. I don't know why it wasn't letting me select him. We'll bring him over here, and we'll just bring as many ships in as we can. We're not going to be able to attack them all, probably. I don't expect so. Yeah, might only be able to attack this unit. Shit. That's what it looks like. Alright, and just kind of slowly bring them in. If they have 3 stars, then you wouldn't want to bring them in, because you're not going to get anything from it. You know, we might not be able to hit anybody. Okay, we can hit this guy still. I don't know if any more units will be able to hit, though. Told him to attack. Maybe over here, probably not though. Looks like we're being blocked everywhere. Maybe this guy first, since he only has the 1 star. I'll try and attack from here. I don't think it's gonna let me. Yeah, I didn't. Alright, so that's unfortunate. So just bring one of these guys in, and maybe you might be able to attack from right here. I don't think so. I think it's gonna block us. We'll try coming over here. That looks like we can attack. Alright, so we'll have him attack immediately. And we've almost killed that unit. And yeah, even though it says we can attack here, it does a lot of times not let us because we just don't have there's too many units blocking us. Figured it'd be worth trying though. And I guess we'll go here, even though we're probably not gonna be able to hit him from here either. Nope. Alright, well, wanted to use the ships while we could. So let's go ahead and start firing with any unit that can. Some of these units don't have a line of sight to be able to fire on them. Alright, we're probably going to want to get that unit destroyed, just finish them up. And then, yeah, since these are range units that are attacking us, you do want to try and get them all killed in 1 turn if we can. And not going to do a whole lot of damage to them, that's interesting. Because they don't have any line of sight. Getting a little bit of combat strength penalty to that. Probably should have attacked that guy. Yeah, probably should have attacked him. But we'll get this guy destroyed, I think. Or maybe not. We'd have to go out of the city to do this. You know, these are cav units, so this guy would do really well. So yeah, we'll let him get some experience. Oh, he's already level 3. He actually did seize our flag there for a second. Oh, these guys can't move like that. So we'll have to go this way. But I do want to get them wiped out. I want to give them another chance here. Alright, excellent. So, battle done with. Unfortunate that we had to do a battle in the first damn place. But, you know, just happened to have the rebellion right before we finished up the war here. But yeah, it just feels kind of like a waste of time, honestly, that we got to deal with that. I was wondering if we had enough points for that. We don't. 280, you need 325. I don't think that's the route we'd want to go anyways. What we're going to do is definitely take Babylon. I believe that's his capital. That makes sense. We'd always use the more money, too. So you could always, like, not take certain things. But we know we want all of his territory on the continent here. And we want that one. I don't know how much we're going to be able to get, guys. I don't think we'll be able to get everything I want. Yeah, you might not be able to kick him off the continent. It doesn't look like we'll have enough points. Unless, I mean, yeah, you have that one, you have to get that one. Because it's like right in the middle here. I don't like that situation. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We're not going to be able to get anything else. Can't even get that one. Yeah, which that's kind of a bummer because I don't really like that situation over there. But I feel like all the other ones here you have to take. That's a real bummer. It's just, you need multiple wars, you know, to be able to get any of these done. It's just a real shame. So we'll force this surrender, and we'll have to fight them again. And this is what, again, you know, I mentioned this with her. This is what's going to make it more difficult for us to get the win here. Now, we do have an extra city now, a couple extra cities. This is not going to work. We're going to have to ransack these. We are actually losing influence now, so this is devastating. So we've got to get rid of this here, but there's nobody to do it. I assume what you'd want to do here, what is the combat strength of these guys? Yeah, I assume what you want to do is just have the horse unit go and ransack that real quick. It just sucks because we declared war and we can't actually engage in this yet. We'll have time to bring another army in, I suppose. And then they'll ransack that. We got to get rid of that. That we're just losing so much here. And so yeah, we'll ransack this. We won't even probably get anything built here, but again, just got to get rid of it. As far as, they don't have any population, so you're really not getting anything here. But what you could do is get the mine here. So I suppose there's that. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll see if it gets built or not. Now, some of these might not be attached, so you could go ahead and seize those, and I think that's exactly what we're going to do here. So Babylon needs to be destroyed, which is unfortunate, because they actually have some good stuff here. But we'll just attach it. They do have a lot of incense as well, so we're getting all those bonuses. So the money is actually pretty good. But yeah, we've got to get rid of Babylon as well. I can't keep it. There's just no way. I mean, they have 9 populations, but again, we're just going to have to attach them to Bangkok. We'll see what we can get built here before we get them destroyed. I guess we need to know how many turns we're going to have. And I just want to get rid of it as soon as possible. So we're actually going to bring the cav unit out to do that. And then we're going to want to ransack that as well. Let me see which one he'd get to quicker compared to this cav unit, because we actually have another one here. Okay, so it's going to take him 2 turns no matter what. So we're going to have this cav unit go over here to ransack that, since we weren't able to seize that. We also need somebody to ransack that for us. Ooh. I think we're just going to send this whole army down there, because I don't know what he's going to have down here. And we can get down there fairly quickly because of the railroads. So we're going to send both of those units over that way. Hopefully they do all right. And then these guys here, again, just take the horse unit, the dragoon, have them go over there to ransack Babylon immediately, so we aren't losing as much influence here. Looks like he can't do it this turn. Oh, I have the wrong army selected, that's why. I was like, he's not trespassing, that's our territory. I was like, we're going to ransack that, and then we'll just have to get another outpost set up. And then these guys need to get out of this territory here. So we'll start moving them back into our own. Alright, so how many turns until we're able to attack? Looks like it's going to be about 2 turns. And there's something there. Is this the attack? No. And it's not even letting you go there. Is that because it's like a rune or something? Yeah, maybe that's why. Alright, we'll just move over here. Sounds don't really know what's going on there. We can actually start the siege now and see what he's rocking. How long until these mortars get here? I mean, it's similar combat strength, but I think, we'll be fine. I'm really not too worried about it, honestly. I don't even think we're going to wait for the mortars. It's just going to take them too long to get over here. Yeah, too many turns. We're not waiting for that. We'll have these guys to help. I mean, I don't know how much help they'll actually be, but yeah, I think we're going to knock this out, guys. Let's start the siege. I assume they're going to attack us. Let's see how we want to do this. Is there like a better position than this? Probably not. I mean, yeah, I mean, no matter what, you're going to have kind of cruddy position here. The worst part, though, is that you're going to have somebody close up on the walls here. So what we might want to do is just take a look at what other options there would be. I don't think there's really any, frankly. No matter what, you're going to have a cruddy situation. So let's just start the siege now. And probably just assault at this moment. We'll take a look and see if he's got anything. It's just going to be a whole bunch of draftees. Alright, well, I feel confident against draftees. We've done very well against them in the past. I'm not too worried about it. We're assaulting them, so we'll get to fire first. We have 3 range units, and then we have the ships as well, so should be able to do considerable damage here. And we'll be able to get off the walls, so that's what's important. So let's go and do the assault. Manual battle, and then set these guys up. And I'm not sure how we're going to do it just yet. They don't have any range units, so the force is kind of irrelevant. You probably want to get up over here on this high ground. I think that's the best way to do it. Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to come up around us. Yeah, they can't come around us, so they can only come this way. And so what we're going to do is have our range units here so they can fire. Yeah, you definitely have to have a range unit there. So probably the line infantry here. Oops. We want him to go there. And then we're going to be holding back, excuse me. But yeah, you got to have the range units towards the front. So I suppose this situation here is fine for the deployment since we're just going to be retreating. And the cav can move after he fires. This guy's blocked here, so you either have to do the attack, which is not exactly going to go in our favor here. Let's bring the ship in real quick and see if we can't get him to attack here. I'll go here. I don't know that we'll be able to shoot at anybody except for these two. Alright, well, we'll just do a little bit of damage then. Everything helps. And then, yeah, I can't really fire within these units because this guy's in the way, so you clearly have to retreat him now. Yeah, we got to retreat him right now. So let's pull him back over to here. And we still can't fire at these guys, probably because of the walls. Okay. So, with that in mind, you just want to retreat here. So let's go and pull back, let them come out of their walls, because they will. Now maybe they won't, in which case this isn't going to work. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. It is a bummer that we can't fire on them at all, since we do have the attack, the advantage, and we can't take advantage of it, so it's a bummer. They should get the dig in bonus though, so if they do attack, we'll have some nice extra combat strength. And we'll see if they come out of the walls. That's the dumbest thing they can do. Oh, they went into the sea. Yeah, that was smart. Now, I don't think they'll be able to attack just yet. But that was smart, because this guy's weak. I didn't even think about that fact that they could go in the sea if they so desired. And that's the only move they made. That's interesting. We are going to need to help that guy, by the way. So I think we're going to have to go here, because I don't think he's going to be able to do it on his lonesome. So we're going to put our horse guys at risk here. They could really jump him and do some serious damage to him. Oh, that stopped us. But we can still fire. So anybody goes in the sea, we got to take them out right away. So not let us get them destroyed. There we go, beautiful. So we got one unit destroyed. But yeah, I don't want to get up on those walls. But yeah, it doesn't look like we can fire on them unless we're up on the walls. Yeah, that seems to be the case, guys. So my whole defensive strategy probably isn't going to work. That's what it looks like. So we're probably going to have to attack them. Alright, that's kind of a bummer. Well, I think we'll give it one more turn to see what happens. We'll move this guy here for now. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do, guys. Is, yeah, he'll attack here, obviously. Because that makes sense for him. That might be the only attack they do. Oh, they got another unit coming out of here. He's incredibly weak. I'm guessing that counts the damage we just did to him. We gotta get him destroyed at least. You know, I don't really care if this goes multiple rounds. Again, we're trying to lose as few units as possible. Attacking walls with the range units wouldn't really result in them being lost, but the point is you have to sit here where they get the combat bonus against you. They're not looking too good right now, honestly. They already lost 2 units, and 2 of them are heavily damaged. So what we're probably going to do is go ahead and like shoot at, I don't know which units we'll be able to shoot at. You assume we'll be able to hit him. And so let's shoot at this guy, and then we'll retreat with the cav unit. Get him out of there. And that should open up the ability to fire on that guy and get him killed. And then the ship can fire as well. And I guess we just want to kill him. Though I can see moving over here just to kill that guy. I think that's what we'll do. And maybe they'll come out of their walls because we have a unit that's not sitting on the hill here. And then strike against this guy. As far as how many they have left, it's just the 3 units. We can't see one of them, but yeah, they're not that strong at this point. So let's go and just start moving forward. I mean, frankly, you're going to have to. And I think that's it. We're going to go and end around here, and it's basically going to carry us into the next turn, because I don't think they'll attack with all their units. But yeah, then going to the sea actually worked out well for us. Yeah, they're going to leave 2 units here. So we're going to have to go on the offensive. There's only 2 units left though, so not worried about it. Just trying to keep our casualties as low as possible. The camel guy did get the hell out of here, which is expected. This won't pull in any land units, so that's good. So we can go ahead and attack him. Let's just do it any way that we can do this immediately. And it doesn't look like he'll pull any land units in. Before we do that though, have we set these guys up? Yeah, they're setting up to do that now. Okay, because yeah, I don't really want these guys to get pulled in. You never know how it's going to go down. It looks like it wouldn't pull them in. So let's hope this all doesn't become like a bigger battle just because I'm trying to destroy this one ship unit. That might be a cog. I don't know if she ever upgraded her units. In which case it wouldn't have been able to help in the battle. I just want to get them wiped out. So I think this is a fine deployment. They'll maybe move him a bit closer. Doesn't matter anyway because they'll probably die in the first round. Yeah, it looks like they're going to have a little bit of health left. So look at the fire one time before we destroy them. Do a little bit of damage to us. Alright, excellent. So took her cog out. And all that's kind of helping us to getting them defeated as well. I don't know how she's looking. Yeah, she's still pretty high. We did just declare war though, so. Alright, so that's a battle 1. Excellent. These guys here, I suppose they're just going to sit here for now. Well, that war's not quite going the way I thought it was going to go. She had all those units. Now, we knew she had all those units. But we'll bring some units over there to help. Babylon needs something to build. They'll be destroyed in 1 turn, so you want something that you can build in 1 turn, which there might not be anything. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's going to be anything that you can get in 1 turn. So with that in mind, it doesn't matter what we build. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. I was hoping to get like a unit or something. Just not able to. Though I didn't look to see if we had how we have the population set up, so that's something to consider. It's sitting on the balance, and we don't care about the population here at all. So what you could do is just put everything into production. It looks like that's the maximum we can get there. Again, we don't care about the food, so let's just get money. All right, so that's not likely to change it much. It's 2 turns here. We could look to see if there's anything else that's. I don't think so. I think that the 3-turn guy was the. Well, you know, you could get a commons quarter. I guess that's some influence. And you can get stability for later. I mean, I guess that helps. I mean, you know what? It'll affect Bangkok, which doesn't have any stability issues. But yeah, it'll help later, I suppose. I don't want to destroy any districts, though, in the process here, so I think we're just going to put it right there, guys. Although, what are these? Are these maker's quarters? These are. So you probably want to put a maker's quarters right there, actually. Let me see. It doesn't look like there's any other options here. Outside of that one. Or this one. We'll put it right here. It's fine. 5 stability is 5 stability. And you get some influence from it. A couple influence. So we got that cabinet of curiosities. Increasing our science output here. Excellent. So see what we want to get next. Don't have enough research to justify that. This would probably be beneficial. We could also go ahead and get another one of these research quarters. Though I know we have quite a few research quarters, so it's probably better to get this one. Even if it does take 3 turns. I think we can get a lot of science there. So let's go and get that. Again, just trying to step up the science production, guys. Though I didn't look to see if they were done with the railroads. So let me just double check on this front. Looks like they are. They can't even build a railroad. So they built one in all their locations. Excellent. So over here we got that maker's quarter. And I think we're going to have to do another one. Yeah, we're going to have to do another maker's quarter to get up around here to get all that beautiful juicy gold. So we'll get another one right there. That's 22 more production. Just kind of let us get these knocked out quicker. We do have some money for upgrading a unit. So that's something to consider. Kyoto has finished up that bank, getting us a lot more money. Sometimes you don't notice it because we're always upgrading units and getting new units, and so it's costing us a lot. But yeah, we are definitely seeing the money step up here. I'm surprised we're getting anything from trade routes. I don't even know if it's worth doing money for trade routes now at this point, just because we have so few trade partners. This would give us 25 science. That's pretty good. It would take 4 turns to get it, though. But yeah, I think that might be worth it. This hasn't really been a science district. What you could also do is try and step up production. You're not going to get much there. It would probably be better to get a maker's quarter in that sense. And I don't know if that would actually take any turns off. I mean, they have a lot of maker's quarters. Over here, you're going to get 22 production. It's not bad. So yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and get the this building here. Not the 10% science. That wouldn't get us very much. The 1+ science per population. Again, just got to get these techs knocked out quicker. They're so behind. So behind the Brazilians. We did get another city here. Yeah, I forgot about that city. So this city's got to be destroyed as well. And we're not really able to do that. How much would it cost to absorb an insane amount to absorb even a small city? Absorbing cities is really expensive. Something to be noted. Could attach that one here, and I think that's the only one we're going to be able to afford to attach. I see what hasn't been attached yet. Yeah, 1750 for any of those cities in the north. So that's not an option yet. So we'll go ahead and add this one. It'll help. And get their population up to 7. And just get them access to all these goodies here. And you can see right away we got more money for that. But yeah, got to get rid of some of these damn cities. We are losing influence at the moment. It's quite unfortunate. We are moving towards that agrarian star, so that's good. Yeah, over here, I mean, it's going to take them some time to get anything. What I think we're going to do is build the unit that's going to destroy the city, because we don't have any units over here. It'd take 4 turns to build this guy so that he can destroy the city. How long would it take to build somebody over here? Just build somebody real quick. You get like a 1-turn guy here, but if you wanted something else, it'd take a bit more time. So let's just build this unit, and they're building their own destruction, essentially, is how this is going to work. What we could do is go ahead and move over to expert policy and then try and get him done quicker. Doesn't look like that's going to make a difference, honestly. Yeah, it's not. So instead, just get money, because I don't think science is going to help much. You're not really getting much here. You are getting 18 science, but yeah, we'll just get the money. It's fine. All right, so I suppose we can end our turn, right? I don't think there's anything else to be done. In fact, that's the end of the episode. Kind of a shame. So, not as much done as I would have liked, guys. Yeah, I mean, we still haven't taken this here, kind of stuck because there's so many units defending it, and we have to get these cities taken out before we do anything else. Now, one interesting thing here is that they're not going to get that produced in time. That was going to take 1 turn, but that situation has changed. I'm not entirely sure why, because they were going to get that done in time, but now they will not. Okay, I'm not sure what changed there. All right, so that's kind of a bummer. But yeah, we would be adding this district, or this territory, to this city here. If we add that one as well, it's getting kind of expensive. This place is getting pretty large. We're already at 3. So Bangkok would have to add that one, but they're also adding Babylon, but they're only sitting at 3 as well. And then you got this one. Yeah, we're running out of places to add these outposts to. And then these guys, I don't think we're going to send them all. We'll probably just send 1 unit. Yeah, across the sea. It's too risky to send them too many. Just to set up an outpost over here so we can get that oil, since there's no other oil locations. Alright, so should be able to get these guys here. This siege done here. It wouldn't end the war. Yeah, we still got a lot of war support to take down there. We'll attack her next episode, I assume, as well. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to get that done. So yeah, we'll be attacking her last city, and that should allow us to annex her and completely get rid of her. We just got to get this done and move the unit back, and then we'll be able to get that done. And maybe I'll even send another unit to make sure they win. You can also send the whole army up there if we wanted to. I don't know. I think we have them healing. Yeah, so they have to heal first. And then, yeah, we'll get Babylon destroyed as well and added somewhere else. A lot of stuff to do, frankly, guys. Quite a few things left to do here before we'll even be able to consider going to war with Brazil, and we only have 59 turns left. So we'll just have to see how it goes, guys. We're definitely starting to run low on time here. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you guys on the next episode. And thanks for watching.